Okay, hello internet land. Trying to explain this with a video because it is slightly easier than typing it out over and over and over again. Because, well, typing doesn't seem to be very clear, is mostly the problem I'm having here. Right, so first of all, this is my San Francisco ZTE Blade, whatever you want to call it. It currently has it has the orange SIM in it now. Yeah, the three ones on the bed beside me. Has the orange SIM in it at the moment, and as I have become accustomed to, there is no service. You guys can't actually see it because the little message has gone away. Oh, come on. Come here. Right, yeah. Pull down the notifications. You should be able to see no service. It's been doing this ever since I unlocked it using the calculator website thing. Before I unlocked it, it was able to get service on Orange and also roam onto T-Mobile, which was very nice. Since unlocking it, it hasn't been able to maintain a signal on any network at all. I've tried the orange SIM in it, I've tried my 3 SIM. It's not having any of it. Now, it also has a lot of trouble connecting to Wi-Fi. Currently I've actually managed to get it onto my home Wi-Fi. Yeah, you can't see the glare's too bright. It is finally on my home Wi-Fi network. It refused to do it all of last night. I haven't done anything different, it's just randomly decided to work now. Today I tried to take this phone back to the Orange shop. The first Orange shop I went into, went and took it out the back and tested it and said, yeah, it's faulty, unfortunately we haven't got any in stock, so we can't give you a replacement. Go to the one round the corner and explain it to them, they'll call in a fault report on it and give you a replacement. Went round the corner, gave the phone to the guy in the shop. He decides he wants to test it as well, despite the fact that his colleague in the shop round the corner has done it. Goes into the back to get a new SIM card to put in it, because he clearly didn't believe me. He comes back, and lo and behold, the phone is picking up orange signal while it's sat on the table in the shop. I'm sat there, I'm thinking, oh, you've got to be kidding me. It's picking up orange signal, it's not got a very particularly good signal, but it was fine. The guy's like, yeah, well, it's clearly fixed now. Whatever, I left. My boyfriend had his 3 MiFi thing on him at the time, so tried to connect to the Wi-Fi that was creating. Connected to the Wi-Fi fine. Pulled the phone apart, put my 3 SIM in, it booted up fine, it had a little 3 UK symbol in the corner. Oh, flipping backwards camera. It was fine, then the signal drop, and it's gone. I put the orange SIM back in, no signal, can't find a signal. I put the 3 SIM back in again, no signal, can't find a signal, can't do anything. I take it back into the orange shop and say, I've gone, 10 yards down the road and it's done it again. I pull it out of my pocket, whilst I'm standing in the orange shop, it's got signal again. I don't believe it. It's really irritating me at this point. I give up. I leave the orange shop, I start walking home. As soon as I leave the orange shop and all the way home, there is no signal on orange, there is no signal on 3. I was trying different SIM cards, sort of every 10 minutes or so on the bus on the way home. Yeah, it's just not having any of it. It won't receive phone signal. The software problem, trying to get a proper ROM working on this, trying to get Clockwork Mod, trying to get Recovery Manager, whatever, it's fairly incidental compared to the fact that I can't get a phone signal on this. And I can't replicate it in the orange shop that had replacements, so they won't give me a replacement. I can't... Yeah, I have no idea how to make them believe me when I say it's faulty. Obviously the guy in the first shop believed me because he was able to replicate the not having signal problem. yeah, so far today, the only place this has managed to get signal was the orange shop, until I brought it home, and I put it on my bedside table while I was booting up my laptop, and it had 2 bars of orange signal for about 3 seconds, and then it died again. And it hasn't managed to do anything since. I've swapped the 3s. I even did a SIM swap on my 3 SIM card. I went to the 3 shop and said, yeah, my SIM card's faulty. Which it probably was. It had burn marks on it, so whatever I could have done with a new one. Done a SIM swap. This SIM card is perfect now, and it's still not working in San Francisco. Right, in answer to your questions. Right, hi. O'Dougal, first of all. I didn't know that the guide on the website and the version of Clockwork I was trying to do was obsolete. I'm kind of a noob, you probably worked that out by now. If anyone has a better guide to follow, please send me a link. It would be really lovely. Because I'm picking this up as I go along and I can only go on what I'm actually looking at. As to MD5s, I have no idea what you're talking about. I've googled this and I still have no idea what you're talking about. A noob-friendly explanation of what that actually means would be fine. So far what I've picked up from the forum is that it's a string of numbers that has to match between one thing and another thing. Which things, I have no idea. Right, Stephen Harper UK. When it went black and started flashing at me, the battery was over 50%. I think it was just having a moment because it started working about 10 minutes after that. Right, Squeaky G, guy with epic wall of text. Hopefully this video is going to explain these problems better. I'm sorry if I seemed vague before. It's just kind of hard to explain this when you're trying to work it out as you go along. Bricked, I admit, was a slightly extreme term. The device is fully operational, except for the issues with the network and the Wi-Fi signal. So, by fully operational, I mean I basically just have a rubbish camera with a rubbish radio in it instead of a phone. I haven't tested the radio. The thought of trying it just made me slightly depressed for some reason. As to your other suggestions, now that I've actually managed to connect this to the Wi-Fi through some weird miracle of tech, I'm browsing the marketplace. I can't find Universal Android or Recovery Manager on the Android marketplace. I'm probably looking in the wrong place. I'm probably typing in the wrong thing. Do I need to do something that says allow things from non-market sources? Because if I do, I've tried to do that. I've tried to press all the buttons in the world ever, and I can't find an option to do it. If someone could step by step that for me, if that's even what I need to be doing, great. If I'm just being an idiot, tell me. Right. I did find a ROM manager, which was Clockwork Mod, but as I've actually already managed to install Clockwork Mod using the fast boot thing on the Mac I had last night, I didn't bother downloading it again. Right, Dodge62, yes, I cleared the cache and the data with Clockwork Mod before I tried installing the ROM. RonC2000, I've no idea where to put the files on the SD card to just make it happen. Searching for a guide on how to do that on the internet and this forum is kind of like swimming through treacle. I would love to be able to do this though. If you could tell me, that would be great. AAUJT74, yes, I did try to manually select the network. I get the message, network is busy, please retry later, no matter which SIM I put in the phone. When I tell it to automatically pick one, it says your SIM is not allowed to do this, or something like that. I can't remember the exact error message. Right, other than that, this video is really long. I'm probably boring you guys to death, and I'm not even going to edit this, so thank you for sitting through it so far. I did manage to get the MCR mod, I think it was, installed through Clockwork Mod. Oh, sorry, MCR ROM installed through Clockwork Mod on this thing this lovely thing last night. The mod worked. ROM. Oh, interchangeable words. The ROM worked. It was beautiful. It was lovely. It still wouldn't get a phone signal or connect to the Wi-Fi network. Having a slightly prettier interface on my rubbish camera and radio is not actually that useful. I would like to get phone signal. It would make my life a little bit nicer. I have a terrible life. Getting getting a functional mobile phone is like, really important to me. That was sarcasm, you could probably tell. Yeah, that was rambly. I'm going to try this again. Hang on.